I wasn't expecting that whole build up in the back. They're doing like sharing special moments from my career and everything, and so I had to turn my back on that because I was like, I'm getting ready to go fight this dude who's gonna take my head off, and I'm like getting choked up and everything. I'm like, that was a little much for me. So I'll probably go back and watch it on my own, but I had to stay focused tonight. I want to be able to speak afterwards without bawling. I've had a tradition of doing that and in the past. Get a little emotional, so I kept it together, and I'm proud of that.
What's the next step for Uriah Faber?
No, I mean, I mean, part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I am able-bodied and able-minded. I'm not. I don't want to be a guy that you know, they're like, oh, he's falling apart and he's a little punchy, and maybe it's time to stop. I've had a great run. I've been a world champion. I've been a top contender. I've been a poster boy for an organization for sponsorships. I've been able to do a lot, and I do have a lot on my plate, and it's also a tough way to make a living. I'm getting in there every day and grinding. And this is my fourth fight this year, and no matter how you skin it, if you're in a camp, you have to make that your main focus. And I have a lot of things that I want to focus on. So if I don't draw a line and say I'm going to stop here, I'll keep going and I'll keep going and I'll keep going because it's a great mate. There's great margins in the fight game. It's a great experience. It's fun, even though it's difficult. But I just feel like it's time.
What were the emotions like? Once it was all said and done.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to really enjoy that either because for the first time in my life after a workout, I've thrown up. So I threw up like 5 times, and that was a first. That was also the first time that Big John McCarthy was a referee for me, and I've been a fan of his since high school, which is kind of weird. So a couple of firsts tonight, First retirement fight, first John McCarthy fight, first time throwing up a bunch. I'd love to stay involved in some level, but I also have a lot of things that I want to focus on. It's not like I have everything set up, but it's also not like I'm starting new and going to figure out what I'm going to be doing. I have a ton of projects that I've been working on. I've learned a lot about people, about business, about just life in general through this process, and it's not like I'm set for life. I mean, I'm hopefully going to be growing to be an old dude, and I'm gonna have to figure out the next phase of things, and I'm looking forward to that. And I have, like I said, a lot of things that I've been working on and things that I'm passionate about. So that's the next step, and part of that is growing our team into one of the top teams in the world from head to toe. I mean, I've done it kind of grassroots, but I haven't been real mindful of getting a budget together, recruiting, scouting. There's a lot of things that I can do to grow this team, and I mean the coaching staff that we have is unbelievable right now. We've got such a great staff. I feel like we have 5 black belts in the room on a daily basis, each working with individual fighters. And we've got Justin Buckles at the running amazing pro practices and kind of coordinating people's schedules. And we've got Coach Joey, and we've got Chris Holdsworth and Danny Castillo and Lance Palmer. I mean, we've got such a rich group of guys that are homegrown and love the program and are doing it for the right reasons. And so I'm excited for the next phase of things. And that's just a small part of what I'm doing, but I'm excited for the MMA side as well. Well, I'm all about making some cash, so I mean, we'll see if the UFC has some cash opportunity. Not that I've heard of, but I would say, for me, I'm an entrepreneur. I really am, to the through and through, and I've got a lot of different projects. I've got a Vibe Health Bar, which we're working on our 3rd location here locally in Sacramento. We just started shipping juice nationally. I've got a clothing line. I'm part of Purist Labs, a supplement company. I've got a construction company. We're building our new gym, which is a 20,000 square foot facility, and our team lives out of there. It's also a real estate play. We've got I've got a bunch of cool stuff that I'm doing. I've got a show that I'm pitching with Always Sunny in Philadelphia guys, and we're working with FX to develop that. It's a great concept, and hopefully it comes through. And I've got a lot of things that I'll be doing, and I'll be in the gym every day. That's what I do. I'll be here to mentor the group, but we have an amazing staff right now. Like, the way our program is being run is awesome with all the guys in place, from the folks that have been there, like Fabio Prado has been with me for the last 9 years. Every single fight he's been in my corner, and Justin Buckles has been a product of our team. He's somebody that, was one of the first guys from our team to be in the UFC and has grown up in our program. And Danny Castillo and Lance Palmer and all these guys, we've got all these contributing factors. So I don't necessarily see myself coming in and running everything, but we have all these moving pieces that are helping with different fighters. Like tonight, we had 4 guys fight. We had a different coaching crew with each group. And we're lucky to like leave the ego at the door and let everyone help out. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. I see myself more as over the course of time, not being a head coach necessarily, but just growing the team on a bunch of different levels.